Hello! Oh my gosh, this is happening. I still have the green duct tape. No. And I'm still using the green duct tape as my little setup. Today I have to go to the store and the bank. My voice is like really grainy and crackly today. I'm making a list. Let's make a ghost. Where's my dog? Let's make a list together. Okay, let's do it. I want to meal prep. I want some spicy plant-based chicken nuggies. I'm not vegan. For some reason, whenever I'm typing in Beyond Meat, I always spell it meat like we're gonna meet up. Beyond Meat Up. It's in the Beyond section in Bed Bath & Beyond, where Christopher Walken lives. All right, I need some taco seasoning. I've been watching Amberlyn Reed seasoning. I need some taco seasoning. That's been my like rabbit hole this past year. Taco seasoning. And then I need bell peppers, probably more hummus because I'm running out. Oh yeah, I need the Spanish rice. Flour tortillas are great. I hope that the place that I am going to makes their own guac because they make it the best when they do, but shampoo. I'll do ice cream ? I like to get the So Delicious bars that are dairy free because I'm lactose intolerant and my butt hates dairy. Little fun story time. I got a surgery this past year in April. What is this? What is this? Still a bad driver. So here's the story time about my surgery and why I'm going to the bank. So I got a surgery last year. Not last year, this year, hello? In April on my throat. It was actually much needed and I'm so happy that I got it. But I paid a specific amount of payment that my insurance didn't cover when I first got there, like the day of the surgery. So it was like upfront, wrote them a check, whatever, fine. And then I kept getting bills in the mail for like an extra, like insane amount of money. So I was like, okay, I'll pay it, but what? Recently, I got a refund in the mail because they had overcharged me. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. Today, we adults today. So I know exactly why I abandoned this channel last year. It hit the fan as soon as I was done. That week that I filmed that makeup video, the last video that I posted on here, it hit the fan and I was afraid for basically my life. I mean, it sounds dramatic, but I was. It was bad. It was really bad. Basically what happened was I had to apply I had just started my business and I had to apply for a billion different jobs. So basically, hello? Story time number 1. I have so many stories. My first and only shift at Dunkin Donuts. I was working during the day and I was like, I have to, anything I can get. And it was an overnight shift as a baker. I was like, sure. So I applied for it. They called me and they said,
yeah, so if you could come in for like an interview.
He was the manager or whatever. And he's like,
if you can come in for an interview, that'd be awesome.
And I was like, oh yeah, sure, definitely. The baker position is what I applied for, okay? First red flag. I got there following week to my interview and he was not there. The manager that I spoke to on the phone who said he would be there was not there. One of the girls got me set up. She was such a sweetheart. She got me set up.
Hello, sir? Jaywalking?
She got me set up with a little form that I could fill out for conflicts. When she left me alone at a table and then came back, she was like,
so he's not here. He told me that I can just kind of like take care of it, just write down anything that you have and then like I can let him know. And he said if you can start like tomorrow.
The first thing was that she said,
oh, so you're applying for the baker/opener position.
I was like, didn't say no opener position on the website. It just said baker because I can't do like mornings. I can only do like late at night because I had a job. I was like, sure. She's like,
yeah, so he said it like if you want to start like tonight.
I was like, what about training? She's like,
well, there'll be someone there to train you.
The main thing he said over the phone was,
yeah, the guy who works for us, he just keeps running me overtime and I can't do that anymore. So we definitely need like someone else.
Cool. Love that for him and you. So the hours were like, I think 2 in the morning until 8. It was that night I had to think about, okay, so I have to show up here at 2 in the morning. Whatever happens, happens. So I did. The guy didn't even seem like he knew someone else was coming that night / morning. There's only one person there, which I think is normal. He didn't even like seem to know that I was coming. He didn't even know that he had to train anybody. What red flag is this? Like the 5th or 6th? Which I know corporations, like, don't even get me started. That I was like, okay, this is weird. I'm alone with this random person and he's walking me through what to do and it's making no sense. All this crap I have to memorize. Then all of a sudden, the position I applied for was baker. It's all it said on the website. Indeed, obviously. All of a sudden, after we're done like cooking all the stuff, the girl that I, saw me the same day as like my interview, I finally met the manager first of all, signed away my right to have a break. Girl, she was so sweet and so nice and knew what she was doing. Like she was so good at her job, is so good at her job, but they were so understaffed. She's like, okay,
yeah, I'll show you how to work the front.
I was like, for the front? No one told me I had to work the front. Okay, little side note, I just wanted to put this out there because I forgot to include it in the video, is during this shift, I had an ovarian cyst burst during the shift. It happened around 3 or 4 a.m. and I didn't tell anyone. I just kept working because I didn't know what to do and it was so painful and the worst thing ever. But I didn't even, let anyone know because I was like, we need to get out of here soon. She brought me into the front and then after a while, she had to make the drinks, stuff like that, was showing me how to do. They gave me a headset and she showed me how to work some stuff and then all of a sudden I was alone. I was alone there in the front with the woman who's working the drive-thru and what do I do? What am I doing? Like, hello? Sounds like fun. Once I hit 8 a.m., that was so awful. Because they have a timer up there timing you like how to, like anyone who's worked in the fast food industry, you just know. And you're probably like, you're such a loser. Like you're so like lame and whatever, but it's like, no, like how do you do that? So anyways, yeah, so that's what happened. And then he told me when I was leaving, he's like, hey, he caught me in the parking lot, the manager guy. He's like,
hey, can you just come in like tomorrow morning?
And I was like, okay. I only got to sleep about 3-4 hours because I had to work during the day. So if you're gonna do overnight shifts, don't have a job during the day. I can't do this. I was like, the thought of going in again makes me want to die. I'm so sad. Oh, just like all this dramatic stuff. I texted him. I said, hey, you run your establishment great, and like not like there's no like bad feelings towards anything. I just can't do this, and it's not the job for me. Thank you so much for taking me on. Whatever. He didn't reply, but here I got a W-2 form for my shift that I worked, and I never saw that money. I never received the $76 that they owed me because they had my address, but they didn't have my banking information. I don't really care. It's like, honestly, I stopped working after one shift and that was that. So someone's pulling in next to me, so I have to stop pretending like I'm recording myself because it's a little embarrassing. I'll see you in a sec. And then we're gonna go grocery shopping. Yay! More money! So yeah, that's my story about Dunkin' Donuts. I don't think against anyone who works there, obviously. Everyone is so good at their job there. Any fast food workers or people who work in retail, I respect you so much. You're amazing. And like seriously amazing.
I'm really hungry.
I always pose it next to me and then they just watch me talk to myself. What the heck? No, Seabass, I don't want to be a part of a new clinical study. We did it. Hello, my hair. And then, what was I just talking about? Little tiny microwavable sausages. They literally brought their car out of their driveway, drove it 2 feet into another driveway. Oh my god, I had to tell you about my dream last night. I had a dream that I was working on set at a Doja Cat music video. One of my friends was there and the director was telling us what we should do for the next take, and I was trying to listen and she kept making fun of me. She was just randomly making fun of me. Apparently I was just fed up, and so she was standing behind me making fun of me and I was trying to ignore her, so I was looking at the director telling us what to do, and I just elbowed her in the face. It's like a reality show. Physically assaulted my friend. So I'm home now. Hungry, yeah. I'll see you on Friday. On next Friday. Okay, bye.